And hello again, folks. It is I, Kamikaze, with another Gfuel taste test. Again, thank you, Mr. King, for providing me all of these goodies. Today, I'm going to go with snow cone. But before I get started in that, as I mentioned in the original introduction thing, is like how I have my snow cones is literally, watermelon bubblegum, cotton candy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this aside. I'm going to make it in here, then put some of it aside in here, which then I'm going to, when I make the other flavors, I'm going to mix them all together and create the comic cone of, just going to see how that works. But I really want to try the snow cone flavor, and so today's flavor is Bubba Vicely snow cone. Is this too much water? Too much water. Yeah, we'll call that good. So, experiment begin. I've kind of started making a note of not sniffing it before emptying the powder thing, because I really don't want crap up my nose that bad. Just a very light, almost smells like the type of syrup that's in a snow cone. Almost, not quite, just a little bit. Powder has some flavor. I can't really back up any part of it because it just you just tell it has some flavor. But let's find out here. Can I just watch this stuff mix? Glorious bottle of water. Look at all that foam. I feel like I've reached the ocean. How much? Yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff at the bottom. I mean, I know it says like 12 to 16, but it seems like it doesn't even matter if I mix it with 16. There's always stuff still left at the bottom. And I don't know if it's because of like an anti-caking agent that's like causing the problem or what. Actually looks cool on my green screen. It's actually cutting some of it out because it's partially like oh sparkly. Just so you can see what this actually looks like, let me just turn off that. All right, so as you can see, it pretty much is pretty good on matching my green screen color back there. Just slightly off, which is why it was still partially visible. All the bubbles. The stuff at the bottom. There's still some stuff at the bottom, but I mean, as I said, every kind that I've had so far with the powder, there's always been stuff at the bottom. Again, if someone knows that if some magical kind of thing that fixes that, that might be cool. I also used a larger bottle that I had to see if I could get some more like oomph on trying to mix it. All right, now we're gonna save some of it first for later. About that much, because then I'm gonna mix the other ones in there too, and then I'll have my own little like comic cone. But without further ado, let's try it. Wait. I like that smell. It's not like it has a real smell to it, but it's very clean and crisp. Like if you had a smell of ice. You stuck your head in one of those ice maker things and just went. Kind of smells like that with a hint of flavor. Maybe I needed more water because this was. Oh, actually, it looks like it's pretty much all dissolved, but definitely has the more powdery texture than some of the other stuff. Pretty sure because I had the water like there. It should have been through my mathematics approximately about right. But its flavor is even if it's like super concentrated now, it's very not snow coney. I mean, if there probably is the sugar-free snow cones or whatnot, but that's pretty much all I'm feeling from this. I feel absolutely nothing toward this whatsoever. This is like something I would mix for the nutrients and the fresh air freshener that I get from it. Hmm. I almost inhaled it. That would have been bad. Would have gotten all over my monitors. I'm actually really disappointed. I was hoping that the snow cone would have. There was a it used to be a Kool-Aid, and it was called Ice Cool Kool-Aid. It was Kool-Aid that didn't need ice. Obviously, they don't make it anymore. I'll probably put a little like packet of it up there to show you. Um, but it had this lovely like just it felt like it as a kid that it had ice in it always, even when it was warm. This is definitely not that. Still like the smell though. No, it's just I get the powdery flavor or powdery texture. Everything has dissolved. I mean, I have no sediment in the bottom of this, so I know that it did all dissolve. So there's not a whole lot to say about this one. It's a lot blander than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not like snow cones are overwhelming as is. Usually, it's mainly just the sugar that people like on the snow cone with a hint of flavor. But I was hoping for with the snow cone flavor, and it showed red, white, and blue. I assumed it was going to be like at least like cherry and blueberry or cherry and blue raspberry. That was it, or something. But I get no flavors whatsoever that I could pinpoint. I mean, if I had a tub of this, I would drink it for the sole purpose of just chug and go. Be like, well, all right, I feel like I'm gonna need myself some G Fuel, and I go, shika, shika, shika. I'm gone. And that's all I've got from this. The color doesn't even seem to really match either. I was expecting more of like a cool blue color, not I need to clean my pond look. But I still like the smell. Yeah, I guess that's really it. And the comic home has begun. Oops. Comic home.